Welcome to day 17 of 30 Things to Store, where every day this month we are having big fun talking about things you probably have around your space and in your life and giving you some tips on how to store them. So we're up to day 17, and today we are talking about printer paper, right? All of us have some printer paper, and we typically buy it in these reams, which are kind of big bags. Sometimes we buy it in multiple packs, a big box. So the first thing to tell you about storing your printer paper is you only want to store 1 ream's worth near your printer. If you have bought a 6-pack, we want the other 5 bags of paper to be stored in a supply area. We don't want to clog up your prime real estate around your desk, around your printer, with 5 bags of paper. So we're going to take 1 out and keep that near our printer. Now, one way to store it is just in the bag it comes in, especially if it comes in one of these bags where you can pull that little strip and take off the end of the bag. That way the bag will hold the paper and keep it from sloshing around. So that's one good option. If you buy it in the kind of bag that doesn't have that tear strip, or if you don't like the look of the bag, then we can store it in a sorter. Something like this. I love a sorter that has 2 sections because we can take some of our paper, or maybe like our fresh new paper, and put it in the top. And when we print something that maybe misprints, or we end up not needing it, or we have any kind of scrap paper, paper that's either gone for the printer, maybe, or has come from another source, but we can use it just to print things we need to keep on hand, but they don't need to look great, we can put the scrap paper in the bottom. And when we go to print, we can say, do I need to use the fresh paper, which is kind of pricey, or could I run through a piece of scrap paper? And it's easy then, if we keep this near our printer, to grab the fresh or the scrap. So either keep it in the bag, make sure you tear off just the end, don't just rip it open. That makes it hard if it's not a clean cut to grab the paper, so tear off the end, or take it out of the bag and put it in a sorter. If possible, use the double sorter so you have a space for the scrap paper. That's all for today. We'll see you tomorrow on 30 Things to Store.